Good afternoon, dear. How are you today? The weather has taken a rather turn this week, hasn't it? It's been a few days since we last saw the sun through these dreary clouds. Yes, its absence does bring the sterility of this room to front of mind, which is why I brought these. I'm glad you like them. I selected them from the greenhouse this morning. The Narcissus Hispanicus are particularly cheerful, don't you think? They'd be the yellow ones, dear. Ah, is that what some people call them? Daffodils. What an interesting word. Daff-o-dill rolls off the tongue. I like it. Tell me then, what would you call the others here? Tulip. Lilac. I've heard those names before, I think. Forget-me-not. Now that's new. I wonder how it came by such a name. Apologies, dear. I lost myself for a moment. A vase, yes. It appears I neglected to bring one. I'll have Higgins bring one over. Higgins. Bring a flower vase to the infirmary. Anyways, dear, I was hoping to pick up our unfinished discussion. The one we were having in the steam room before. Ah, good, you do remember. I must say, I've been thinking a lot about it, and I'm very keen to hear your answer. What your impressions of me being a villain is based on, of course. Of course I'm serious. Yes, dear, I don't know, therefore I'm asking. Do you think I'm lying? What I've done? Yes, that does seem a logical place to start. The time I tried to poison Pleasant Valley. Might you be referring to my attempt to introduce a retrovirus to the vineyards there, to render the exploding population of Lycoma delicatula infertile? I really did not appreciate the impact the insecticides used to combat the pests had on the grapes. The Pinot Noir went from among being the best in the world to just... Ugh. No, dear. I was not going to poison the land. The retrovirus was designed to exclusively infect that one species of lanternfly. It would have disappeared as soon as the invasive pests were eradicated. Tell me, why would I forever deprive myself one of my favorite triples by poisoning the land? Yes? Ah, Higgins, you took your time. My dear, do you like this vase? Higgins will fetch another if it is not to your liking. Very well. That will be all, Higgins. Where would you like these to go, dear? Of course. Yes, they do look good there. Really brightens the room, don't you think? I don't know why I didn't bring you some sooner. Now, do you have any further questions about Pleasant Valley, or shall we set that event aside for the time being? Hijacking the power plant in North Saddle. Goodness, what was that? 3 years ago now. Yes. Well, I won't deny I changed some of its operating conditions. How could I not? The toxic sludge they were pumping into Saddle Lake. I went there for a spot of fishing and... the smell. It completely ruined the experience. So, few tweaks to their back ends, switching the outflow to the proper waste infrastructure that was just sitting right there. Probably since the last maintenance. Goodness, how long ago. What? Well, I knew what the problem was, so I fixed it. No more sludge going into the lake, and while I was in there, I thought might as well get the thing running properly, too. The place was so damn inefficient. So much energy needlessly wasted. And then you showed up and, well, the rest is history. Sabotage? Why would I ever sabotage something I just fixed? What an antithetical waste of time. So, is there anything else? The Doomsday device. Oh, on the beach. Ah, you're referring to the Doomsday device. Spelling is rather important, my dear. One should avoid miscommunication whenever possible. Oh, dearest hero, there's no need to be embarrassed about it. Everyone gets these things wrong from time to time. The point is that you learn from your mistakes, so you don't repeat them. See, it's Domesday, D-O-M-E-S, day, not D-O-O-M-S, day. Yes, Domesday, like the book. The Domesday Book, dear. You know, the Great Survey of England and Wales, ordered by William the Conqueror. Do you know nothing of history, my dear? Humanity's first mass data collection. How could you not know of such an important achievement? Why, Nothing on a scale comparable to the Great Survey of 1085 AD was even attempted once again until the late 19th century, a whole 800 years later. Yes, data collection. Yes, that is what the device was for. What other purpose would a doomsday device have? It's in the name, for heaven's sake. That was one of Higgins' better suggestions, come to think of it. Ending the world? Such a thing is preposterous. I live in the world. What could possibly compel me to seek its end? Where would I live? The moon? As nice as it is to visit for a holiday, I wouldn't want to live up there. It's rather desolate, not to mention lonely. Besides which, the world is such a beautiful place, filled with so many wonderful things, like wine, flowers, puffins, and you. Oh, my apologies, dearest. I lost myself for a moment again. Yes. I did say you, didn't I? Out loud at that. Well, I suppose to deny that I think you are rather wonderful would be a lie. Thank you for enjoying another Von Locke production. If you've enjoyed this dramatization, consider leaving a comment to let me know how it made you feel. If you'd like to see more from me, please like and follow. You can also find me live with the links in my bio. Until we meet again, this is your Space Pirate Captain signing off. Sleep well, sailor.